Steve, I know schools are a passion for you in terms of security. What other kinds of target markets are you thinking about for this platform?
Yeah, so Rob, pretty much everywhere that we are already engaged with turnstiles and other access control products. So your corporate 100 campuses for sure. A lot of the buildings we're in New York City have thousands of visitors a day, as an example. Universities, we do a lot of universities. Hospitals, we've been involved with many hospitals over the years, and that's become more of a, we still need to let people in, but we need to know who's in our space and we need to communicate to them. Cheryl told me a story when we met about an incident that happened on a client site. The employees called 911 and they weren't allowed into the space because the security officers didn't know they were coming. And that's just a terrible a waste of resources and time. I was thinking about, a lot of the corporate entities have these programs in place for like child abduction in a retail application, for example, right? The big retailers have a plan in place. How great would it be for somebody to not have to run to a front desk, but to just say, hey, I've lost my child and here's a picture. And that can go to security and then right back out to the staff, right? So they're not just looking for any child, they're looking for a specific child. So I see it everywhere, Rob, is a real answer. Everywhere the public gathers, both in corporate settings, public settings, malls, the applications are endless. And as I said, we have thousands of installations. It makes a lot of sense to us to say, let's give some value add to our customers and help get the word out as well for Guardian Zone.
And Cheryl, to this point, you're a startup, but you've obviously had lots of meetings with various segments. Why don't you share a few of the segments that you've had meetings with or you've had some interest from?
Well, we've looked at stadiums. I have a passion for K through 12 schools. So we would have to kind of modify how we use it because, most first graders aren't going to be using the app. But, I have a child in high school and my high schooler uses his phone all day long while he's in school, and most high school kids do. And that's usually where, if there's going to be an active shooter, just like the one that was yesterday in North Carolina, those kids can actually pass information. And a lot of times what I tell people, because I've had, not necessarily parents, but sometimes security officers say, well, we don't want all those kids sharing information. They're doing it anyway. So while you are outside the building, while you and parents are trying to figure out what the story is, the kids have been sending messages back and forth throughout the thing. And this is a great way for the security resource officer to control the narrative that's going around with the kids in the school. Guardian Zone's really thrilled to be working with Orion as a strategic partner. We see how Guardian Zone really fits and enhances what they're doing and what Constellation is doing. We're looking forward to working closely with Orion.
Great. Well, Steve, Cheryl, this has been a great conversation. I appreciate the time. Have a great day.
Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Rob.
Bye,
Thanks,
Cheryl. Good seeing you.